Shalom, shalom. Most High in Christ bless. We out here at Jefferson Mall, out here in Louisville, Kentucky, headed to do Cutz from the streets to get our people some Black History Month edification.
Our people have no idea what they're about to witness.
Shalom, everybody. Most High in Christ bless. I'm Soldier Isaiah, and today I'm here with.
This is Antonio.
Okay. And who?
Kanani.
Okay. How y'all doing today? How you doing?
Hey, we doing good, man. Doing real good.
That's amazing. That's perfectly amazing. Okay, so what is your first thoughts when it comes to Black History Month?
My first thoughts are, as much as it's needed to have Black History Month, it's hard to encapsulate everything that we do in just 1 month. I mean, America was created on the backs of Black people. So in order for us to just, try to put that in 1 month, I think it's difficult to do. But I'm glad that we do it. It's necessary, right? So yeah, absolutely. I think it's a necessary thing, especially for us to keep that information for our youth to hear that. Because many times in schools that we went to, we're not taught, we get the basics, right? The Dr. King, the Rosa Parks. But we don't really get into the Marcus Garveys of it all, the Malcolm X's of it all. And even the Black inventors and some of the great things that we see that we don't even realize it was Black people that invented those things. So I think it's necessary.
Are you familiar with Black history in the Bible?
Yes, absolutely. Because again, the story that's been told to us, right? Like the things. First of all, we got to keep in mind. You brought up the fact about who Jesus was, right? And what the Bible said about who Jesus was and where he would come from, right?
Didn't really know about Black history in the Bible, right? So we're gonna show you a couple of scriptures about Black history in the Bible, because it was more men that wrote the Bible. All the men that wrote the Bible were Black. You see, Black men wrote the Bible. Jesus Christ was a Black man. Let's get Song of Solomon 1 and 5 to show you that the richest king in the world was a Black man. Let's get that. Read that.
It's a Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
King Solomon said what?
I am black. This is Soldier Jedediah with IUIC TV, and we are here to do an interview about Black history. Now let's get some answers. We're going to get some questions, and we're going to get some understanding. And we are here with who? TJ. Nice to meet you, TJ.
Megan.
Nice to meet you, Megan. So we have a question. Black History Month is still here, right? It ain't the end of the month just yet. But we want to ask the people, what exactly do you think about Black history? Like, for instance, when you think about February, what do you think about? Is it Black history or is it something else?
Honestly, for me, I think about Black history. I think about how much we've lost and how much we've made this world, actually. You know what I'm saying? And a person to just come in and take it. That's my main focus. We made so much, but they took so much from us. So it's like we overshadowed. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
That's for me, though. That's for me.
What do you think?
I think about our history and, like he said, how far we've come and how much we've lost over the years. And I feel like Black history should be the whole year, because we carried this country, I feel like. And the more I do my research, the more I'm figuring out how much Black people invented and how much we made this country. So
Understood. I see the same way, because we only have the shortest month of the year. Right. It really should be all year. But it seems to me we only really think about Black history during February, because the holiday of Valentine's Day kind of overshadows this month. So I have a question for you, because since it is Black History Month, have you ever seen any Black history in the Bible?
Basically the whole Bible. The start of the creation, that's basically the whole Black History Month.
Oh, it's that. Now we getting somewhere.
No, but if you're not educated and woke, then you won't know that is Black history. That's a part of our history, you know what I mean? So you gotta be woke to understand.
You have to be, you know what I'm saying? If you already don't have it in your head, you wouldn't understand.
A lot of our people grow up learning that the white people actually wrote the Bible. Now, you remember I said, just say how you really think and how you really feel, because that's how we gonna get to the understanding. Because that's a lot of our people. We think that the white people wrote the Bible, but just like you said, Black people actually is in the Bible. We wrote the Bible. The first man was made from the dust of the ground, right? So watch this. I want to show y'all something since it's Black History Month, right? Y'all know King Solomon?
I've heard of that.
You've heard of King Solomon?
I can't really remember all the way, but yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
King David?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
King Solomon was King David's son, right? King Solomon was the richest king to ever live, right?
Get back to my brain.
Right? King Solomon, richest king. He was the wisest king to ever live, right? Now we want to show you what King Solomon looked like, right? Give me Song of Solomon 1-5. Watch this. This is going to blow your mind. I'm going to give you...
Is that the King James version?
Yes, it is.
That's the version I read.
Yes, perfect. Absolutely. That's what we like, the King James Version Bible. King James was a black man, if you didn't know. He was actually a black man. We have the books, we got the history and everything.
You know, they said God and Jesus is black.
They are. We can show you. We're going to get it. We're going to get it.
Bronze, yeah.
I like this. I like it. I like it. Let's get Song of Solomon 1-5.
This is the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
Say it again.
I am black.
Now, Christ said he looked like his father.
Right.
So I wonder what the Most High looked like. I wonder what the Most High looked like in Daniel. We're going to get the description of the Most High God. Because if he said, because Christ said, if you seen me, you seen what? You seen the Father.
Yeah.
So let's get the Most High. Let's see if his daddy black, right? Let's see if his daddy black. Let's see if his daddy black. Y'all want to come and hear this? Come hear this. Come on, listen to this. Come listen to this.
Come here, man.
Watch this.
Which one is it?
This is crazy,
You ain't learned this.
This is a real.
Y'all ain't learned this. Yeah.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 5.
Watch this.
Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with the fine gold of youth. His body was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as a lamp of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
Now that's the other description of Christ. So it says that his arms, it gives you the description of his arms and his feet again, like in color to what?
Fine brass.
So gives you his arms and the rest of his body. Now let's get his father. Daniel 7.
Yeah.
Chapter 9.
Yeah.
Verse 9.
Daniel 7, chapter 9.
Watch this.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Now who's the Ancient of Days?
I'm drawing a blank.
The Ancient of Days is the Most High, because he has no beginning of days. Right?
Good.
Ancient of Days. He has no number of days. It's the Ancient of Days. Read that part again.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
In order to sit, you must have a what?
I have patience.
You must have a body.
A body to sit. Yeah.
In order to sit, you have to have a body.
You gotta have something to sit with.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
He had a body, right? Go ahead, get to the point.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hairs of his head like the pure wool.
And the hairs of his head like the what?
Like the pure wool.
So even the Most High had the same hair, like pure wool. Christ looked just like his daddy, just like it. What do you think about that?
I honestly think if more people read this today, it'll probably be a small chance that everything that's perspired before today, before this year, before the years that have came, it would be non-existent.
Understood. What do you think, sis?
My mind is blown. It makes me want to go on Google and start reading books and start reading everything I can find out more, because I live for this kind of stuff, the truth. Okay. So you have definitely set a fire off in my head. My mind is blown.
Understood. And sis, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Like the scripture's full of color scriptures about our people. Moses, his description is in there as a black man. Paul, his description is in there as a black man. All the prophets are black because we wrote the Bible. It's our book. It's our ancestors. That's what our people don't realize. That's what we come out here to interview our people, to see what you know and to interact with you, right? and to give you some things that we know that you may not have seen or heard, right?
Oh, I've heard all of this at church for sure. We done Black History Day months and days at church. You know what I'm saying? That had to go back and look for artists and inventors that was black and make a whole you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Make a whole invention, and we over at church. Yeah. So and so did this. Did you know that we made the Carlin orange? Most people don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of inventions. Most people don't even know we made the traffic light.
That's right.
We made the traffic system. Like, there's a lot that goes into it, man. And it ain't even really about all of the color. It's just all about the truth, really.
You said it. It's about the truth. It ain't about color, because a lot of us, even some of our people, range from light skin. Some of us look white, but we're actually black, right? You are what your daddy is what the Bible says in Numbers 1:18. You are what your daddy is. So we appreciate you taking the time to have this interview with us. We'd like to get you some information before you leave out so that you can look it up.
All right, y'all. We just got done doing interviews in the mall today. Man, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. So you had a family on the good news. You also had a lot of people that knew that there was Black history in the Bible. Some people couldn't prove it, but that's where we came in to help them out, you know, and that's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. And we got to interact with families and children. You know, it was amazing. It was great. You know, it was a good day today, you know. So with that, this is Black History Month, Cutz in the Streetz 2025 edition. With that, we say shalom.